that the barley was coming that it was getting green, it was budding. Well, that happens in a certain time of year, and that time is what we refer to as the springtime. It's kind of where they get the word April Fools from, because if you can look at any calendar, or you can look up any history, we used to keep the new year around this time, just like we did 2 weeks ago. And so that is why we're in the middle of March, but we're 2 weeks into the new year for the Lord. Okay? Go ahead, keep reading. What verse?
Verse 6.
Uh-huh.
And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord.
All right, that's good. So now here's where we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 scriptures. We're going to start at Exodus chapter 3. Exodus chapter 3, that's where we're going next. And we saw, what you just saw is the commandment showing us that we're supposed to do this. Now what we're going to look at is what happened. You know what I mean? Like, what actually happened? You know, like, I know you saying that the death angel passed over us, but what happened? So we're going to do Exodus chapter 3, just for those who want to add to their notes. Exodus chapter 5, Exodus chapter 7, and Exodus chapter 11. That's where we're running. I give you the verses when we get there. So right now, we're at Exodus chapter 3, and we're going to read verses 1 through 10. When you get there, go ahead and read.
Now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of God, even to Horeb. And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him.
Now what you got to understand is Moses initially started off in Egypt, and he left Egypt. And now that he left Egypt, he out here tending to, the flock or whatever, and now he's by the mountain of God. And we're going to see the events to take place. Go ahead.
And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed.
Go ahead.
And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt. And when the Lord saw that he turned aside to see, God called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses.
Right.
And he said, Here am I. And he said, Draw not nigh hither, put off thy shoe from off thy foot, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground.
Right. So, you see Mount Horeb, that's where he is. And you seeing that Mount Horeb, he's saying that somewhere on there at that time period, that was holy ground. Moses, you got to take your shoes off. This is a real event that took place in real life. Okay? Keep reading.
Verse 6. Moreover, he said, I am God. I am the God of thy father.
Yeah.
The God of Abraham. And the God of Isaac. And the God of Jacob.
Yeah.
And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God.
Keep going.
And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt.
Here we go. So he said, I saw the affliction of his people that were down in Egypt. Also, understand and or know this, that, and we're going to learn this through the course of this weekend,